Can I sue my mom for mental abuse with evidence? I suppose this can be done depending on the jurisdiction you're in. You probably need to talk to a lawyer to see whether your state or jurisdiction allows for this type of lawsuit. It would have to probably be a form of intentional infliction of emotional distress. Such lawsuits have a higher threshold of evidence. Not only do you have to prove that you were mentally abused by your mom, but that this had a tangible effect on the quality of your life. The first part isn't really that hard. You can come up with diary entries, witness testimony, and similar types of evidence. But even with that element of mental abuse, the abuse has to rise to the point that a lot of people would be shocked or would clearly say that you were being mentally abused. It can't just be your mom telling you that you're dumb or stupid. Either she mentally abused you through a long and consistent pattern of verbal degradation or verbal abuse. But even then, in some jurisdictions, this might not rise to the necessary standard. Also, for it to be mental abuse, I would imagine that there has to be some sort of manipulation and emotional blackmail. But again, this is a fine line because we're dealing with real people and real people engage in such behavior. How do you draw the line? So mental abuse has to be part of some sort of pattern that is consistent and lasts for quite some time. But that isn't enough. That's just one part of the equation. You also have to come up with evidence regarding its effect on you. Usually in many jurisdictions in the United States, mental abuse, in the form of intentional infliction of emotional distress, has to manifest itself in a physical way. Do you have a record of shaking uncontrollably because of the anxiety your mom's mental abuse puts you in? Did such treatment make you a virtual recluse? You don't want to go out, your relationships almost always never last, or you can't form relationships at all. Another way of proving this is you get into relationships too easily and they end up abusive, or you get mostly into very short-term sexual relationships. Whatever the case may be, there has to be some evidence of impact. Depending on where you live have probably different sub-elements that you have to also provide evidence for, then maybe you can sue your mom. But of course, this assumes that your relationship has irreparably broken down to the point that you find yourself in court. But I would suggest that you both go through family counseling. Maybe there is something that can be salvaged. Perhaps, for all this time, you were basically talking at each other or talking past each other, and there might still be some love or emotional bond that is worth saving. Thank you for watching this video. Please support us by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you will get notified of our latest videos. Please share this video with your friends and family. Thank you.